All right, guys, welcome back to another edition of Gladiator Toys What If. Now, last one, we talked about what if McFarlane Toys did a Yellowstone line of figures. Okay, so let's say they do, and then Neca comes along and says, they did pretty good on their cowboys. We need some cowboys. All right, what cowboy movie or show would be good for NECA to do? So, in a NECA toy line, unless you're looking at Aliens and Predators, you're not looking for something that you need to do, 20, 30 figures from. So, a small cast, okay. So, we go way back. Go back to some old westerns. Okay, one of the best to do it, John Wayne. I grew up on John Wayne. Both of my grandmas loved John Wayne. So, um, okay, when you got John Wayne, you got, okay, Sons of Katie Elder's a good one. There's a good 4 figures. You can do all 4 elders. Um, and then you go down, you got the Searchers. Love the Searchers. They get you a 2 to 3 figure set, really. I mean, you could kind of do more, but yeah, that set doesn't have the same star power. There's El Dorado. Yeah, good. John Wayne, Robert Mitchum, not too bad. The one I would do, and I would love to see NECA do, is going to be Rio Bravo. Very similar story to El Dorado, but different enough. I love both movies. But Rio Bravo really hits the mark. And as far as a movie that could use some action figures, I think this would be the way to go, because you got really, I would say, 4 serious ones that I would do, and then a couple you could add in there. So of course you would do John T. Chance. That's John Wayne's character. Dude, played by Dean Martin. Right there, you got me sold. I'm getting a Dean Martin figure and a John Wayne figure from NECA. Oh, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it? And then you got Colorado, played by Ricky Nelson. Great character. Then you got Stumpy, uh, Walter Brennan. I had to look at the front real quick. Walter Brennan played Stumpy. Loved Stumpy. Such a fun character. And then if you wanted to get a female in there, you could do Feathers. That was her name. Played by Angie Dickinson. Would have been a great figure. And then, oh, well, you're a good guy. Cowboys need a bad guy. So you could do Nathan Burdett. I think he was played by John Russell. I can't remember now. I think that's one. He had a brother, Joe Burdett, that was in the jail most of the show that they were guarding. So you could do Nathan and Joe if you really, if it was really trying to get that deep. But let's just say you did Chance, Dude, Colorado, and Stumpy. I think we're looking at a good little set for NECA. And accessory wise, okay, we know with NECA we're looking at a couple of heads probably, or at least one. We're looking at some hands, okay. All of them going to have a 6-shooter. That's easy enough. Chance, Dude, would definitely have rifles. Colorado might come with a rifle as well. So you've got a couple of firearms there. Stumpy's going to have his shotgun. So that's a good one with Stumpy. Stumpy could also come with the box of dynamite from the end of the movie scene. That'd be pretty cool. Of course, they all would have a cowboy hat. You could make it removable, or you could make a cowboy hat head and a non-cowboy hat head. They could come with the generic beer bottles that don't have no branding. They were just beer. That'd be kind of interesting. Trying to think what else they would have had. Brains kind of falling on me at the moment, but good little set. I think it'd be a fun set of figures to have. You know, that's a personal choice for me. I'm a big fan. I've always, like I said, I've watched John Wayne since I was a kid. I know there's a few like John Wayne statues and stuff out there, but I would prefer an action figure. Has some posability. I know Neca is not famous for their posability. They're usually got about one or two scenes you can get out of them, and then you need to leave them alone. But they still look fantastic. So I think a NECA series from this movie here would be fantastic. Um, and like with Dude, you could probably do a variant after he uh, went and shaved and got cleaned up and got a new hat. There's things to do with it. Again, this is what if, and this is something that would be for me very exciting, and I would love to see this. May not be everybody's cup of tea, probably why we haven't seen it happen yet, but who knows. So let me know in the comments down below. What do you think? Rio Bravo would be a good one for NECA to do. I think it would be awesome. But I'd love to hear what you guys think. I'd love some other ideas on what if. So leave a comment down below on your what if ideas, and I may sit down and cover it. So that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Turn on those notification bells so you don't miss any of the other great toy content we got on the channel. We got so much more coming, so I hope you join me. Check out the Mother Channel, Gladiator Wrestling Podcast, if you're into wrestling and wrestling figures. That's the place to be. Please go check that out. Give that a subscribe and throw some likes down. Really appreciate it. That's it, though. Thank you so much for watching. Gladiator out.